What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another watch along. And since because Thanksgiving's coming up here soon, why not put on a classic? And that classic is none other than Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, a movie you have to watch every single Thanksgiving, no matter what. Your day is not complete for Thanksgiving until you watch this movie.
You need to watch it you need to watch this movie in bed with your hand between two pillows.
Those aren't pillows.
If you get it, you get it.
You get it. You get it. But
I was gonna say Dong, Where's My Automobile, but that's a completely different movie.
Anyways, but you guys see my guests right here. Michael Ennedy and Adam are here. Adam's returning from game night we did from Movie Fanatics. So
yes.
How's it going tonight, my boys?
Pretty good.
Beautiful.
Pretty good.
Yep, same here. Can't really complain.
Hell yeah. So, we are still waiting on my co-host Mike. By the time we just started this about 10 minutes ago, he texted me and said that he is currently just got home. So yeah. So we're just gonna kill some time until he gets here. Oh, speak of the devil, I literally just summoned him. There he is.
Well.
What's up, my dude?
Summoned. What's up?
So, yep, this is my co-host Mike. So, how's it going, my dude?
Well, howdy. We're going. We're doing. We're just doing. We're doing.
Mike, are you stuck in the void? Like you're literally surrounded by nothing. You're literally just in blackness.
correct? I am stuck in the void.
Oh,
I haven't put up LEDs in my new room, so
Yeah.
Move?
Yeah. Yep. I moved like 2 months ago now. So. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
If my Paramount Plus wants to fucking work.
Oh, you're on the same
That's
thing?
how Adam's watching it, is on Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just like my fucking keys to my fucking car that wasn't fucking there.
it took me a second to get that.
May I see your rental agreement?
I want a fucking car right fucking now.
Oh boy.
I'm sure probably everybody knows this, but unless somehow you don't, the reason why this is a rated R movie is because of that one scene when Steve Martin constantly dropped the F-bomb.
That's it. That's the
only reason why it's rated R.
Yup.
So, I didn't know, it's, but also, how, they execute the joke is damn funny. He's just, so pissed off. He's like, I want a fucking car right fucking now.
Steve Martin has always been one of those actors. I mean, even when he goes over the top, but he's always been one of those comic actors where he's not even trying to be funny. He's literally acting like a real person. Look, okay, imagine this. If any of us were in a situation like Steve Martin is in that movie, don't you guys think you would have officially just snapped?
Oh,
yeah, I would have given up.
Yeah.
I would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking curse out these people.
I don't care how nice and sweet you are. It's like, how about you get off the fucking phone and give me a fucking car?
Exactly. So, yeah. So, gentlemen, are we ready to start?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, of course, if anyone doesn't know how watch alongs work, get your physical copy of the movie or stream it on Paramount Plus, like Adam and Mike are doing, and queue it up to 000
on MGM Plus,
or also on MGM Plus as well. So, anyways, queued up to 000. Once we say play, we'll start the movie and provide commentary, of course, like always.
I'm just waiting for it to go past the Motion Picture Association stuff.
And then and then just go back and then and then pause it. So it's all right. So, gentlemen, we ready to start?
Absolutely.
Gotta get to the.
I had to hit you with the
actually. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
All right. Here we go, gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, play.
Anybody have anything to say about the Paramount logo? No? Okay.
It's it's a classic right there. Classic.
Well, this one shows the 75th anniversary.
Yes.
Yep, I remember that. I think I actually remember the first one I ever saw, first movie I ever saw that logo with, I think was actually Star Trek 4. Honestly,
Okay.
I think that was Star Trek 4.
How dare Planes, Trains, and Automobiles copies the Rocky opening by just making it go faster?
Yeah.
How
So question for you guys. Do you guys remember the first time that you guys ever watched this movie?
Oh God, when I was like maybe 9 or 10, it's an instant classic. That so I usually on Thanksgivings we never spend it at my mom's house or anything. We always go to my uncle and aunt's house, and this is like something that my uncle. Here's the thing: it's an instant classic for us that we do every year because Thanksgiving is also when the Cowboys always play during football. I don't know why the Cowboys always play during Thanksgiving. That's just what they do.
And the line.
Basically, it's the one day where my uncle, who's a Cowboys fan, walks back and forth, stressing out during the game, and then after the game, whether they lose or whether they win, we automatically put on Planes, Trains, and Automobiles on right after.
Dude, that's a great tradition right there. Like,
It is.
just stressing out about a football game, and it's like, you know what? I can't take the stress anymore. I'm putting on this classic.
And of course, since he's a Cowboys fan, no diss to any of the Cowboys fans, there's never any victory.
Not
Point
at least
taken.
Dak Prescott was a fucking rookie, man.
Yeah.
Adam, do you have any memories of watching this for the first time?
Well, I'll tell our audience because when Luke asked me to be on the live stream, not only did I not own the film, but I hadn't seen this, and I still haven't seen this since like high school. I don't know why. There's been so many films that, there's so many films obviously to watch, but yeah, this one has been I haven't seen in over a decade, so I'm excited to recheck it out. But I can't remember the first time that I actually watched it. Maybe in middle school, way back when.
Yeah, Mike, what about you?
I think actually I watched it around when I was in middle school as well. I remember usually on Thanksgiving, after like a couple of hours, like after Thanksgiving dinner, getting bored of watching football and playing cards with my aunts, I would just go over to my grandpa's house and we'd just watch like Thanksgiving movies and just like whatever the hell was on TV. And I think it was when I was in 8th grade I watched this for the first time. Let me just check my letterbox.
Oh, there's Kevin Bacon.
Shout out Bacon.
Yes, sir.
Bacon goes good on everything.
Yeah, it was November 2021, so I would have been in 8th grade. Yeah.
I'm kind of like Adam. I can't really remember the first time I distinctly watched this movie, but it has been like years ago when I first watched this movie. I think, if I can recall correctly, I think it was over the summer, like when I was just coming out of middle school, going into to high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had Hulu, and they had like a shitload of Paramount movies that I wanted to watch. So this was one of them that I had watched for the first time, and I hadn't seen it for many years, up until actually last Thanksgiving when I was over at my grandparents' house on my dad's side. This was playing on CMT, and so I literally decided to go ahead and watch it twice.
Nice.
So it's like now this time it's like I have to watch this every single year now.
I mean, it's a classic. I mean, I know there are other Thanksgiving movies that exist, and I'm not counting any of the Thanksgiving movies or the Poultrygeist movies. Those don't really count. Yeah, all the yeah, I don't really count any of that. But can you guys name any like really famous? Because obviously there's many Christmas movies. Like obviously, like Hallmark always comes out with a new Christmas movie. But besides Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, can you think of another insanely popular Thanksgiving movie?
It's
There's not really one. What are you thinking, Adam?
it's not popular, but for my horror fans out there, Blood Rage. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that. It's like a slasher from the 80s.
Blood
With these two twins who are the slashers in the movie. But
Why,
yeah, it's not
dude?
really,
Why couldn't you freaking wait? Sorry, I had to.
no, go for it.
I was like,
yeah,
why the fuck didn't this guy wait for a second? Like, what the hell?
because it's
I
New
love
York.
watching
Nobody
stuff that's
waits.
like
It's New
know,
York.
New York.
It's New York.
the pre Uber days.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of like other popular Thanksgiving movies. I mean, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll be honest, even though I don't think it's like super duper popular, but we haven't had like a great like Thanksgiving style movie for a long time. So I mean, I got to go with Eli Roth's Thanksgiving.
There you go. Like, I could forget about that. So
Love them. I did that one last year.
So
for
I think
Thanksgiving.
when I tried to turn up the volume a little bit, I think I might have rewinded a little bit by accident. If you guys could tell me what part are you guys exactly on? I don't think I'm too far back from you though.
He just got into the airport.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Adam,
Just
what
wanna
did you
make
say that movie was called that you were talking about?
Blood Rage.
Rage.
It is a horror film
Blood
from
Rage.
the 80s, and there's two twins that are the killers. It's very sleazy, cheesy. You guys like that type of stuff. It's not by any means popular.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I want to say hi to the people in the chat. Ethan's in here, says, "You're going the wrong way."
Way.
Which we'll get to that scene. That's honestly my favorite scene in the movie.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. And Tiana Loves Movies is also in here. What's going on, Tiana? Thank you so much for
Tiana.
being here.
Hello, Tiana.
But yeah, the "you're going the wrong way" quote is honestly my favorite scene in the whole movie.
I have too many like.
Like what? What? Ah!
I have too many favorite scenes in this movie. There's that. There's the "those aren't pillows" scene. The fucking the rental car scene. Like, there's too many, dude. There's too many.
Another one. I love the scene like when they're trying to drive the car, like when him and John Candy are trying to drive the car, but then John Candy just like backs it up into another building.
Yeah.
So who wants to chime in with their favorite either Steve Martin or John Candy movie if this is not it?
John Candy.
Okay. How about this? Like, besides this one,
Right.
what's your favorite? Let's go with
Uncle
that.
Buck, shout out Uncle Buck, man. John Candy.
I literally was gonna say Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
I love that
Wow.
scene, like when he's just freaking imitating the his niece's boyfriend,
Uh-huh.
like the.
Isn't the niece if Amy Madigan fucking or who's Amy Madigan's character in Uncle Buck?
Wasn't it?
Amy Madigan, she played
Gladys.
Gladys from Weapons.
who does she play in Uncle Buck?
I'll look this up. Uncle Buck. Janice? Is that the niece or?
I'm listening. I was listening to some of the audio in the background, so I was rewinding it fast forwarding it to make sure I got at the right point as you guys.
Goose 20 said, "Oh, she was Buck's GF. Okay, girlfriend. Okay,
Oh, I didn't
That
realize
makes more
Amy Madigan
sense.
was that
Janice.
older. Okay.
gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now."
Does anybody also realize, and this scene's gonna come up in literally just a couple seconds, when Steve Martin sits down, like he gets to sit next to John Candy, the old man that Steve Martin sits next to is the same old man who's in a small scene in Home Alone where Catherine O'Hara is like trying to offer her jewelry to like trade tickets in.
Well, I did not even notice that.
She's got her own earrings, a whole shoebox of earrings.
I can't wait to see what happens next. Is this a coincidence or what? Have a seat. But other great John Candy movies, besides of course,
Great Outdoors, man.
Great Outdoors, Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Yes.
Gotta go
How could you forget about
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs? Yeah, dude.
Love Spaceballs. Yeah, like you said,
How
Great
many
Outdoors.
Spaceballs 2 without fucking John Candy, man.
It's gonna be crushing. But also, for his part in Little Shop of Horrors.
My microphone just got muted.
Freaking,
You guys hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But let's see. Besides this one for Steve Martin, let me see.
Steve Martin, The Jerk.
Oh, my,
Father of the Bride.
the good one.
Oh, God.
Man, I haven't seen The Jerk in a long time, but
These
I remember
kids are
it being just,
defective.
like, fucking.
This one's not my favorite, but I'm gonna point this one out because I grew up watching it. The Pink Panther movies that he's in.
I like them.
I think they're funny.
Oh yeah.
That
Isn't like
was
Beyonce or someone else in that?
The first one has Beyonce, but in the I forgot who's in the second one. I think that's the second. I think the second one has Andy Garcia in it.
And then isn't Jean
Oh.
Reno in like the second one or something?
The what?
John Reno from
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Professional.
Well, he's in both.
Is he in both? Okay.
Yeah, he's in both.
First Father of the Bride, I like a lot. That one's
Oh,
fun.
God.
I'm gonna go with this one for nostalgia. The first Cheaper by the Dozen.
Yes, I watched that a lot. Absolutely.
John Candy taking off his shoes. I would hate that if someone did that to me. At an
Oh, dude.
Oh, my dogs
Goose
are
says
barking.
Goose says the John Candy documentary was great. I still get to see that.
That's good.
I haven't seen it.
Good.
I'll throw in another one for Steve Martin movies. Bowfinger.
That's a good one.
I love Bowfinger.
Is
With him and Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. I think I own that one somewhere. I've never seen it.
It's a good one, man.
Did we already mention the what's it called? The Man with Two Brains. Did we already mention that one?
No, I haven't seen that.
That's a good one.
I haven't seen it.
I've been wanting to see it because that poster. What I've seen of that poster, I'm like, this just looks wacky.
It is, but it's the good. It's great. Also, what's up with every John Hughes movie where the main character always lives in a giant brick house? It seems like John Hughes was just obsessed with giant brick houses and Chicago.
Maybe he was an architect. Who knows?
Maybe.
Well, speaking of that, what's everyone's favorite John Hughes movie?
Oh, Home Alone.
Probably-
Home Alone.
He did. Did he
Well-
do Ferris Bueller?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
he didn't. Well, I mean, he didn't direct Home Alone, but he still wrote it. So I still kind of consider Home Alone a John Hughes movie.
Probably Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller's great.
I would say probably Ferris Bueller as well. Yeah.
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast
Home Alone
Club.
3.
I haven't seen enough to say it's my favorite, but I love that movie. So
I grew up. I think that was another one of the first R-rated movies I ever watched. Was The Breakfast Club.
nice.
Isn't that
I think
getting
it
a
has a good
4K, Luke?
I think it does. Let me actually look.
I think
The
I
Criterion?
think it's out this month actually because I work at Barnes and Noble now, and I could have sworn I saw it like in our receiving section. In the
Yeah,
back,
I
so.
swear it's a. I know it's
Oh,
Criterion.
it actually just came out
Oh.
this month. So
Barnes and Noble, aren't you just special, Mike?
Isn't it Criterion?
Well,
Mike is special, man.
I mean,
Is
if
the
this
sale
doesn't
going on
say
right now?
special, like the shit that I've gotten is
Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
discount.
It must
Like,
be
I don't
nice.
know.
It must be nice working at Barnes and Noble. I'm assuming that,
Yeah.
it's just silent.
Not particularly. I mean, I work in the cafe, so not.
Oh, you work in that area. Have you ever seen the video? I don't know if it's a real video or if it was like a fake skit. It's like a lady getting mad because like the Barnes and Noble doesn't have any books written by Paul Sheldon, the fake character from Misery. No, seriously, there's a video where this lady is freaking out saying, "You're telling me you don't have anything written by Paul Sheldon? Paul Sheldon, the writer?" It's like, what is going
My
on?
God, that
No cockadoodie way, dude.
that just like the way you described that just made me feel like she was acting like Annie Wilkes.
She actually kind of resembles Kathy Bates, so who knows?
That's a big old load of cockadoodie.
He didn't get
That is a
out of
load
the
of hokey pokey.
car.
But But actually, to speak on that for Barnes and Noble, Mike, when I went into Barnes and Noble yesterday, I did pick up a few Criterions. Though there was a pretty big line, but like the line when I came in was bigger than when I actually got in line to pay for my stuff. Like the line was like closer to one of the tables where they have the book set out.
Damn, dude.
And I'm like, what's the special occasion, people?
I mean, next month is Christmas already, so you know.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But
Holidays. People be buying their Criterions. I actually got a couple of Criterions on Friday, and then I got another one today because I saw it and I was like, I don't think that one I have anywhere on streaming, so I might as well cop it.
I got 4 of them yesterday.
4? Oh wow.
I plan to get a few more online off of Amazon since they also have the sale going on there too.
Yeah, I got 4 on Friday and then 1 today, so I have 5.
I think
Actually,
I think
I got 2
actually-
more. I got 2 more like last week, so we're stocking up.
I think I just found a very underrated John Candy film. Unless you guys already mentioned this one, it's a Disney film, Cool Runnings.
Oh, I love that movie.
Love that movie, but did not mention it.
It's a good
Yeah,
movie.
we did not. I don't know why we didn't mention it, dude. I love that movie.
Feel the rhythm,
That's a-
feel the rhyme. Come on, y'all. It's bobsled time.
Hell
That's
yeah.
right.
I've never seen that movie.
What?
Oh
It's-
my,
it's a-
dude,
it's a-
you gotta
it's-
watch
it's-
that. It's a
it's
classic.
It's based on a true story
Ah, nice.
about the first
It's
Jamaican
the-
bobsled team. You know what my grandfather said? What? Get back to work.
Get back to work.
His name is
I
Stanko.
love Dougie Doug.
Let's see. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'll go for this. All right, so just place an order on 2 more Criterions.
What we get?
I'm picking up the 4K for Flow and Gimme Shelter.
Ooh.
Nice. Love that documentary.
I'll
Fucking haunting.
okay. I actually do have a funny story about that, but when we get to the physical media pickups, I'll tell the story.
Okay. Just don't forget now.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to forget that story because I'm not going to lie.
Luke.
Because even then, when there was one that I got, I was like, wait, again, gonna save that. Gotta save that.
Mm-hmm.
I literally just almost said it, and I was like, can't do that.
Hi, this is Peter McAllister, the father. Credit card, you got it. It's another John Hughes movie, but I had to.
Hold on. Marv, Harry,
What the
Michael.
hell? You take your shoes off?
why the hell are you dressed like a chicken? I'm up here, you morons. Come and get me.
You guys give up, or you thirsty for more?
Oh, dude,
guys, I don't-
that's another one. Dude, like I think there was like one Christmas that I was gonna do a watch along for Home Alone. I still haven't done it yet.
Damn.
That's a
I have to
very-
get that one
you
done
gotta do
soon.
that.
Oh
You have to
god,
do that too.
They gotta sleep
You know-
on the same. They gotta sleep on the same bed together. I'm sorry. I don't care how close of a friend I am with anybody. Nonetheless, somebody I just met in an airport. I don't care if I've been friends with somebody for 25 years. I am not sleeping in a bed with you. It's not
No.
happening. Not happening.
No, if I knew someone for 25 years, but no, not if I just met somebody.
Yeah, like that would make more sense if you knew him for 25
No.
years.
Oh no! Not
um,
even just 25 years. Like it's like I remember one time I took a trip to Los Angeles and they gave us the wrong hotel room. We were able to get it fixed up, and like my friend was basically like, "We're gonna have to share a bed." I'm like, no, we're going to Walmart to get a sleeping bag, and I'm taking the bed, and you can sleep on the damn floor. we got it worked out.
Did
though.
you,
We were
Michael?
able
Did you have a
to-
brother or sister or someone growing up that you get a hotel room with your parents and you have to split the bed? Obviously.
Yeah, we did have to. I did have to share bed with my brother one time. I do
Okay.
vividly remember one time when we were kids, and for some reason I don't know what it was about me, but I'm always like spreading myself around on the bed. Like even if it's a huge king size bed, I can't help not move around. So I remember one time I was 7 and my brother was 4. And I remember vividly pushing him off the bed.
Wow.
And then
Wow.
basically him crying, and then him crying was our alarm clock.
Wow, that's hilarious. But
Go on top of them.
but
Oh, jeez.
I actually remember this also vividly. I think last month I was out at my cousin's wedding out in Yankton, South Dakota. We actually were
Okay.
staying at this this like camp that has like a bunch of like different cabins and shit. So the cabin that my family and I stayed at, there was one with 3 bedrooms.
Mhm.
So we all stayed in separate rooms except for me and my dad. But the catch is, I slept on the regular bed that was provided, and then there was also that in the same room that I was sleeping in, there was a bunk bed. So my dad was sleeping on the bottom bunk.
Well, here's the real question: bottom or top bunk? If you had to, I
Bottom.
would go bottom bunk. Yeah,
Bottom bunk.
No,
Top bunk
because
has-
no top bunk, because what are you guys gonna do if the situation happens like it did in Step Brothers?
Yeah.
Do you mean
Right.
Black Sheep?
No, Step
Oh, yeah.
Brothers.
Well, Black Sheep did
No
the same
power
thing.
tools.
Black Sheep does the
Power
same thing.
tools.
I get dibs on a top.
A bunk. Hello,
Shut up.
Washington. Hey, how's the weather up there, buddy? Shut up.
But Mike,
God.
Mike,
and then the bug just falls on top of David Spain.
right,
So great.
Mike. I'm like you. I roll around. If I'm in the top bunk, I would absolutely fall off 100%.
I've fallen off a top bunk before. I had a problem falling off the top bunk. It got so bad. My dad literally had to custom add like a little bar, like at the side of my bunk bed, so I wouldn't fall anymore. It was bad.
You could like
Wait,
break
is that the
the
same
collarbone or
house as the
something.
Home
You could hurt
Alone
yourself.
house?
That kind of looks like the same one.
I just,
You just noticed that?
yeah.
Let's see. There's a kind of another funny story about bunks that I just thought of. So when I was at camp one time, it was a church camp. One of the cabins that one of my friends was staying in for that camp, he told me that that when he was sleeping, he literally like rolled off of the top bunk and fell, and he didn't even notice it until they woke up.
Oh God.
And I was like, "What the hell? That's cool. Like what?" Like when I
God,
heard that, I was like, "Wait, what the hell?"
This scene has always grossed me out, where John Candy's like clearing his sinuses.
Yeah, it's gross.
Dude, what? Like, dude, don't do that.
And he's doing it again.
In terms of bunk beds, I literally can't do them at all. They scare
No.
the shit- they scare the shit out of me. Top, I'm afraid of rolling.
If I don't clear my sinuses, I'll snore all night.
Yeah. If I'm on bottom, though, I'm afraid the shit's gonna fucking collapse like Step Brothers, Black Sheep. I can't do it.
Okay. Yeah, I freaking love that scene though. Black Sheep, I already said it.
Dale, no
Hello,
power tools.
Washington. Hey, how's the weather up there, buddy?
Shut up!
Dale, no power tools.
No, I was just brushing my teeth, Dad. That is not your toothbrush. Oh, okay. Well, I'm all done anyway.
I walked into your life. Talked my ear off on the plane. Who was that?
All right. This now, obviously, we don't really have to talk too
You're
much.
an
on
ungrateful
this,
jackass.
This is it. This is a great scene. I mean, this scene with John Candy, it makes me honestly wish he would have stuck around, because he could have really pulled off like a really good dramatic role if he ever had the opportunity to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what I also like about this is that the way this movie's edited is so interesting, because this scene literally feels like the type of scene that would happen towards like the hour mark, almost like the climax. But the fact that it happens within the first 20 minutes is just insane. However they do that.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot about a really great Steve Martin movie, fucking Three Amigos, man.
Oh
That's a good
yeah.
one.
No, yeah, Martin's in that too.
Yeah.
Also, has Steve Martin been the same age since like forever?
Honestly,
Got a point.
he's been an old man since the 80s.
Minus his eyebrows.
Yeah.
I know he's on that show right now, which is on Hulu, with Selena Gomez and I
Only
forgot who
Murders
else is
Show.
and Martin.
Yep. Only
Short.
murders in the building.
Haven't watched it yet, but I've heard it's an
Same.
interesting show.
My grandpa actually watched it before I did, and he said he fucking loves it. So, word for word, by the way. He
Word
fucking-
for word. How
word.
impressive.
Word for word, he fucking loves it.
I was never a huge Martin Short fan. I remember the very first time I ever saw Martin Short was when he played Jack Frost in Santa Claus 3.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
Um,
meant to chill.
I was trying to
I think
see.
my
but-
first Martin Short movie was either that or Three Amigos, because I used to watch Three Amigos like a lot when I was younger, because it was like one of the only movies my dad would ever watch. Like it was funny. It was either that, Blazing Saddles, or Hondo.
I think mine was Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. He voiced Ublar.
He did?
Yeah, he was Ublar.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and Patrick Stewart was the king alien.
Just blew
Brother
my
Shep.
ass.
And could someone bring me a bucket?
Yeah. Oh please,
Blew
oh
my
please,
mind.
oh please, oh please.
I would love for you to stop.
Oobla, stop it. It's toast. Oh, okay.
It's
Hello, toast.
Dave
That movie's
Mustaine.
criminal.
once
Honestly,
did
dude, that
last
movie's
concert.
criminally underrated.
Yeah.
It is. It is. I really like it.
Like that's another movie. Like I wore that disc out, like that DVD out, like crazy as a kid. Like I could not stop watching that movie.
Did that come? I can't remember. Did that come before the TV show or during the TV show, or how did that
No,
work?
That was
it-
before the show.
Before?
Yeah, that was the
It-
pilot, right?
There was.
I
A
think
lot
that
of
was the
things
pilot
that
for the show.
Yeah, there was a lot of things Nickelodeon was doing. Nickelodeon was either turning like their movies that they did into shows or video games into shows. Like Barnyard, I remember was one, which I actually really enjoyed that film.
It's funny.
Holy shit, he
Dude.
was in Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
I did not even notice.
Does
He
anybody
plays
remember?
a fish.
What Michael?
Surprise.
Okay. Does anybody, speaking of Nickelodeon properties, since you guys were talking about Jimmy Neutron, does anybody remember at all either the video game or the show? It was called Tak and the Power of Juju.
I
I
do.
feel like I've heard of it. I've
I
heard
do.
of
Oh, God.
I remember
It was-
I remember the second game, Tack 2, the Staff of Dreams.
Yes, yes. It's that. That's like Nickelodeon's forgotten child. It seems like even Nickelodeon has forgotten. And also, if Nickelodeon is listening to this, which is they aren't, please, for fuck's sake, bring back Danny Phantom.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what's you know what's a underrated Nickelodeon show from the 90s that I feel like should honestly get some more love nowadays?
Which is what?
Real Monsters. That's honestly one of my favorite ones.
It was
I
a
thought you
good
were
one.
gonna say
man.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's Modern Life. Rocket Power. I love Rocket
Oh,
Power.
Rocket Power is amazing. Fairly Odd Parents is 2000s, but yeah.
But
The
Fairly
only,
Odd Parents is
old
still going on.
Nickelodeon- Yeah. The only
Is it really?
Nickelodeon show that I actually never got into was Ren and Stimpy, but
Dell?
Why,
Yeah?
Ren? How could you not get
Why
it
did you
to
kiss my
rest?
ear?
Wait,
Why are you
why
holding
are
my
you holding
hand?
my hand?
Where's your other hand?
Where's your other hand? Between two pillows.
Those aren't
Those
pillows.
aren't pillows.
Pillows. Ah!
What's another good Nickelodeon show? I mean, of course, you guys pointed out Rocco's Modern Life, classic.
Rugrats, dude.
Rugrats, it's a freaking classic, dude.
Rugrats,
I love
yeah.
that show.
Did anyone watch when they were like grown ups in high school? All grown up.
All
they were in high
all grown
school.
up.
I like All Grown Up. It's a good
Yeah,
show.
was fun.
All Grown Up was pretty good.
Like for them, like just as, like for us thinking like we would never want to see the Rugrats like grown up. Like that's crazy that it's actually that good.
I had fun with it. Yeah.
No, I really liked it. I mean, I think it was short lived. I remember why.
Oh no!
Michael, you might be
Gross. Take my socks out of the sink. Dude, that is so gross, man.
At what point would you have checked out? Would have been him taking his shoes off on the plane? Would it have been the under? How far would you be able to last John Candy if you were Steve Martin in real life?
Probably 2 hours.
I think after the plane, I would have been like, I'm getting my own cab. Like, I can't do it.
Yeah, later, bitch.
God, that breakfast looks so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've literally been, I don't know what's been going on with me lately, but every time I've been getting off of work, I've been heading over to Waffle House because nothing beats Waffle House at 2 a.m.
Hell yeah. Oops,
What
sorry.
the hell was
That was me. Sorry.
That's all good. I'm like, scared the
It's
hell
my
out of
bad.
me.
Sorry.
I heard Timeless by the Weekend and I was jump scared.
Sorry. I did not mean for that. No copyright, please.
Also, what's up with the taxidermed animals in a freaking breakfast diner?
Because
Let's see. My boy Jason Entertainment's here. What's up, brother? Says, holy shit, the Dope Squad is here. Well, thanks, brother. Always good to see you.
was good.
Imagine they do Rugrats like a Toy Story 3 where they're going to college or something. That would be interesting, honestly. That'd be actually kind of interesting.
Speaking of Toy Story, what are our honest opinions on the You Know What trailer?
I didn't even watch it.
I don't care.
I didn't
So-
watch it because you want to know what other animated film is coming out next year that I care about?
What's that?
Super Mario Galaxy.
There you go. Okay, so I gotta be
Like-
honest. I really loved Toy Story 4. Do I think it was necessary? No. But it was
No.
done. It was really good. I still like Toy Story 4 a lot. I really like what they did with Bo's character, but Toy Story 3 was just perfect. Like Tarantino said it right. Because Tarantino is a huge fan of Toy Story. He even said, "I don't care if the fourth one is a masterpiece. I don't care. It was perfect the way you ended it." And I'm like,
Right.
I agree.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Jason says Super Mario Galaxy for the win. You betcha.
Yes.
Also, Michael, 4 ended. I love Toy Story 2 and all Disney stuff or Pixar. And 4 ended with Woody and Bo Peep staying at the fair, at the county fair thing, whatever. So now they're just gonna go back to Bonnie's house. Like what?
I don't know what
I don't
they're
know
doing,
what's
man.
gonna happen because
I
apparently
cried at
Woody's
the end.
back.
Maybe
Right,
he's
so
just
they're
going
gonna
back
write
to visit.
themselves.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
They're just gonna write themselves out of the hole that they put. It's just dumb. It's
Like
very
it's just
dumb.
gonna be all like, you know what? Like you guys remember that ending where Woody was at the fair with Bo Peep? Yeah, that doesn't exist.
Right.
I think
it's
because
just
like
one.
it's obvious because the thing like, oh, you guys can't imagine Toy Story without Woody. It's like I understand, but like, what's the point? Oh, but speaking of which, here we go. Here's a little trivia, guys. Famous actor who was in a Marvel movie is Gus's son. Who is this?
Hold on.
That's his son.
Gus's
Right
son.
He's popping up right now. Little redneck guy.
Who is that?
Dr. Connors from Spider-Man 2 and 3.
Holy
I never-
shit.
I never would have got
Dylan
that.
Baker.
Dylan Baker? Oh my god.
No way.
I know. That's Dr.
Dude, I didn't even notice that. That's crazy.
One of his very first roles.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jason says, yeah, for me, Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending. When they brought Toy Story 4, I really wasn't sure, and it surprised me how well it ended. It was like, oh my god, they did it once again. And then now it's perfect Toy Story 3, but them doing a 5, like, what the fuck? Yeah, you said it best, brother.
I mean, Toy Story. I mean, because like I said, even though Toy Story 4 was unnecessary, I think it worked because obviously the characters were still the same and likable. Even they kind of made Buzz a little bit stupid, which I wasn't really bothered by a whole lot. But I mean, I think it also just works because, like, you know, Bo, they really upgraded Bo and made her a great character. I liked Duke Kaboom. I thought he was a great new character. I think.
I mean, come on,
Bonnie-
you can't really go wrong with Keanu Reeves.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Andy is the GOAT as far as kids go in Toy Story, but I think Bonnie is actually a great, like, sweet character. So of course I really liked her.
Key and Peele for Bunny and Ducky.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
Bunny
Key
and
and Peele.
Ducky. I thought Bunny and Ducky were really great, but I don't know, man.
The best part
and
of that movie, the only part I actually like, is they're planning to kill the old lady.
That was
the
funny.
antique shop.
That was
Like-
funny as hell.
Like, what about the old plush rush?
Right.
Freaking love that scene. That scene's too funny.
Forky was one of those characters that like had the risk of being so annoying, but Forky ended up actually being like a really, really good character.
Like, as the film went along, like, because at first you're like, I don't know if I'm really gonna like this character, but as the film went along and you got a little bit more of like development, you're like,
I'm trash.
oh, okay, like this actually works.
Gabby, I thought was a decent villain because she wasn't really like a full-on bad guy. Because obviously, like when you think of villains, like Lotso had such a great story as far as why he became a bad guy, but there really wasn't a redemption arc for him. Lotso was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But Gabby,
Also, love
Gabby
that buzz figure there, Adam.
He
that's
smelled
bad.
exactly, but he
Well-
smelled like strawberries.
Exactly. But for Gabby, even though she's a doll and she's obviously like creepy in that
You
sense.
call me a piece of shit.
Oh my god, you actually have Lotso?
No way.
You like,
He
Where's
actually
your
does
kid
all the
now,
strawberries.
Sheriff?
Mike, let's go. How do I?
No.
Does it actually smell
I
like
think
strawberries?
I was trying to remember which
years.
I was trying to remember
Is
which toy it was. Oh yeah. If you guys don't remember, this is actually some fun fact for you. The guy who voices Mr. Pricklepants in Toy Story 3, that's
Who?
actually Timothy Dalton.
Oh,
Really?
Really?
Yeah, one of the James Bonds. That's Timothy Dalton.
I did not know that.
Shout out, Jason.
Hey,
Jason,
you know,
shit, respect your toys, Adam.
Karate chop.
Use your karate chop action.
You know who was an awesome character that like had one great scene and they just never showed him ever again? Chuckles.
Dude, the backstory that Chuckles gave in that, like, during that scene, I was like, oh my god, dude, this is actually fucking heartbreaking.
For some reason, I thought Chuckles was voiced by Sam Elliott. It's not. I don't know who it is, but I
mean,
thought it was either Sam Elliott
you're
or
not-
Paul
I mean,
Newman.
I would say you're not wrong because it kind of sounded like Sam Elliott.
Or it even sounded like Paul Newman, but Paul Newman was dead already at that point.
Wait, do you know, Mike? Can you look this up for me? Who voiced Chuckles?
Let's see. Okay, I gotta say real quick too, though. Have y'all noticed like how fucked up the timeline for Toy Story is at this point? The first movie, let's say, okay, it takes place when it came out, it's the 90s. Okay, so jump a year from that, Toy Story 2. It's like that would be like 96 or something like that. Toy Story 3, say like a 10-year jump, 2006. And then Toy Story 4 is probably a year after that, so 2007. When does Toy Story 5 take place? Because Bonnie's like the same age, but she's got an iPad all of a sudden? Like, the fuck?
Like, what's the timeline?
A lily pad, because lily pads did exist
Oh, yeah,
back in
you're
the
right.
day.
Yeah, you're right.
Point taken.
But it seems like it's a touch screen, and I don't remember. Well, I mean, the lily, because I remember when I was like 4, I remember I got a lily pad, like freaking console and stuff, and it was like a touch screen, but with a stylus pen, and that was the only way you were actually able to use it. So I really don't know when it's supposed to take place.
Okay, so Chuckles was played by a guy named Bud Lucky.
That's unknown name.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't even know who he is.
Yeah, he was so apparently. So it says here that he was actually, excuse me, he was an illustrator and did a lot of design work for Toy Story. But they also kind of had him come in to do voices. Apparently, he actually voiced what's his Dicker from The Incredibles, the guy that helps the superheroes go into hiding.
Oh, okay.
And he also it says he also voiced Eeyore in Winnie the Pooh 2011, which I mean, actually,
That's
hearing his voice now,
crazy, dude.
actually, that is perfect casting. Actually,
Adam, I saw your SpongeBob.
Listen, we didn't talk about the most important. Mike,
Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on.
listen, Mike, you're-
And then I got to do this one. I gotta do this one. firmly grasp it in your hand.
Firmly grasp it.
I said,
I remember we were like just talking about SpongeBob and we were quoting it, and then Luke said one quote that just had me dying.
that was
And
the quote right there. Firmly grasp it in your hand.
Firmly grasp.
Dude, that was the one that got like I got you with that not once but twice.
Yeah, it was great. That I was dying of laughter. I don't know why that specific one. Well, that one makes me laugh, and the other one that always is where's the leak, ma'am? You okay, Patrick?
Wait, Michael, see if you can do this one. Well, who cares about a stupid star?
Gee, Patrick, Gee, Patrick, it seems like you, out of all people, you would be fuck. What does he say?
No, you would consider a lot about stupid stars.
Considering you are one.
Neptune, preserver. How long could she stay like that? I don't know. Sandy's a girl?
Remember
That's one of my favorite
this?
ones.
It's
None of y'all will
free.
last a minute on my turf. Dry land. Do I have to wear pickle jars? I love Squidward.
We can't tell you because you're not a member of the club. Oh, yeah? What are the qualifications other than being a moron? Moron. As a requirement.
Wait, do the famous Band Geeks quote. The
Yes,
who wants to do it? What?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either.
Okay, I saw a skit of someone like redoing it recently. It was like one of those 99% accuracy videos. It was so good. It was so good. Hold on.
I've heard better comebacks from a turkey sandwich. Get
Yeah.
alive.
This place is better than I expected. Squidville is a great episode.
Oh God.
Ben Geeks is a top 10 episode of all time. Like, not
That
even just
honest
not even
at
just-
times that might even be my favorite episode because the way that episode ends, that could have been like a whole series finale to SpongeBob, and it would have ended perfectly.
So Tom Kenny has actually said that that's his favorite episode, not just because like the focus is on Squidward, but it's the one time where Squidward actually succeeds in victory.
Yeah.
Dude! The motherfucker loved it. Let's go.
So my co-host of my Movie Fanatics live show finally fucking watched The Big Lebowski.
God, wow.
The Big Lebowski.
And guess who fucking loved it?
Well, that's
That's
just
right.
Like, that's just
Your
like
opinion, man.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man. There's a beverage here.
The dude abides.
I'm so. Also, by the way, if you guys were at an airport and John Candy tried to sell you some shower ring earrings, even if you didn't have your ears pierced, would you buy it? I would.
No. Hell no. All right, what do you got, Mike?
Anyone here have any experience with musical instruments?
Oh God, I've seen that one. It's so disturbing.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Well, fuck!
Well, fuck.
I've seen that video, bro. It's so creepy.
Well,
That's
fuck.
yeah, very
Jason. Well, speaking of SpongeBob, Jason says can't wait to see SpongeBob versus Avatar. Yep. He peed on my rug, man.
come back when you're house trained, man. At least I'm house trained.
Not on the rug, man. You see what happens, Lebowski? You see what happens? Nobody calls me Lebowski. You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude, man.
Where's the money,
See what
Lebowski? Where's the money, shithead? I think it's somewhere down there. Let me take another look.
Don't fuck with us.
What is this? Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Obviously, you're not a golfer. How about the your name's Lebowski. Your wife is Bunny. My
wife,
Bunny? See a wedding ring on my finger. Does this place look like I'm fucking married? The toilet seat's up, man. Michael says, "Can we say John Goodman's character has anger issues?" You don't say.
Walter
You don't say.
He does.
Really?
You don't say.
He's a veteran. What can we say?
He's a military
You
veteran.
don't say.
You see
Like,
what
oh,
happens,
some-
Larry? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger in the ass?
Wait, Michael, have I told you the story about when our buddy Alex went and saw The Big Lebowski?
I did not.
Okay, I have to wait for Adam to come back because he needs to hear this. This is fucking hilarious. Okay, I'll tell him the story. Me and Mike's good buddy Alex. So shout out to him. He went and saw The Big Lebowski in theaters. And there were a couple of the theater workers were cosplaying as the dude and Walter. That's not even the funniest part. So apparently they came into the theater and they were like, "Okay, guys, our projector guy is falling asleep. So we're gonna do a chant so loud that the kids next door watching DC League of Super Pets are gonna go home with a few new words that they asked their parents. So I need everyone to finish the line. This is what happens when you," and the entire crowd screams, "Fuck a stranger in the ass."
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
All right, now, so I've seen this movie 1,000
That's-
times.
I don't know why, but it's so funny.
I've seen this movie 1,000 times, and I can't remember if like it was officially explained, but that part specifically, where John Candy almost hits Steve Martin and he picks him up in the rental car, was that supposed to be the rental car that Steve Martin was supposed to pick up?
I think so.
Most
I
likely.
feel, it just feels like that would be this. All right, this is such. Now we're leading up to the iconic scene, but I'm surprised Steve Martin didn't lose his shit like by then. But like this isn't even really a funny scene. This is fucking relatable.
Yeah.
Like, it actually feels like you're actually watching someone just throw a temper tantrum.
The way he
I
threw
mean,
that
look,
paper,
look, no matter how professional you are, or no matter how long you can keep your anger in, eventually it's going to come out. And Steve Martin, I don't know. Like, this just feels too real. That's the thing about Steve Martin. Sometimes,
Like,
his
like we've
reactions-
all been at that point in our lives.
Oh, dude, so many times. I mean, I remember. So, I mean, there's so many times I can count where like I keep my calm and then I'm trying to do something, and when it keeps failing, no matter how many times I do it, I'm just like. I don't really make those noises, but yeah.
deep inhale.
I want to scream like I want to scream like Tom and Jerry.
Dude, that was good.
Thank you. I guess I practiced too much. Oh boy! Oh, and his shoes are muddied and wet.
Oh,
there is no
dude,
there is
like-
nothing worse than walking around in wet shoes.
Not even that, muddy shoes.
And his oh god,
Like, especially if you work somewhere and then you have someone who's doing like custodial stuff, you would have to like make them just clean up like all the mud that you left as trails like as soon as you walk in.
yeah, it's just.
And you're like, God fucking damn it, why do I do this?
And then is this the lady from Ferris Bueller? She was in Ferris Bueller, right?
I think so.
Gobble gobble.
Bueller.
Welcome to the marathon. May I help you?
Yes. How may I help you? You could start wiping that fucking dumbass smile. Holy
off your
shit.
rosy fucking cheeks.
He is
And you can give me an
so
automobile.
Fuck
A fucking
that.
Datsun,
Toyota,
a
fucking
Toyota,
Mustang, a fucking
Mustang,
Buick
for
for four
fucking
fucking wheels and a seat.
I really don't appreciate the way you're speaking to me.
And I really don't care for the way that your company left me in the middle of fucking nowhere with the
with
fucking keys to a
keys
fucking
to
car that isn't fucking there.
fucking there.
I really didn't care to
Should have fucking
walk
walked
down the fucking highway across the
fucking across a fucking runway.
to have you smile in my fucking face. I want.
I want a fucking car right fucking now.
Rental agreement.
threw it away.
I threw it away.
Boy.
Oh boy, what?
Here.
I think for anyone that that counted, like the amount of F-bombs that were dropped, I think that was like 18 times.
It's obviously the MPAA. Like, there's only like a certain amount of times like that you
think,
can
like,
say the F word before.
I think if I actually remember correctly, it's only 2 times.
Is it 2 times to get the R rating? Okay.
So when I think about this, I don't know why they bleeped out the second time that Beetlejuice says fuck in Beetlejuice. Like the
Well, it's probably because they've gotten a lot stricter over the years, but back then it was like
you can say it like twice.
Well, also, but around that time there was also no PG-13 yet.
No, I'm saying the second one.
Oh, the second one. Oh, yeah. Then
When they bleeped out, like when he actually bleeped out when he said fuck.
Yeah.
Like what the?
I remember in The Martian, I want to say that one's PG-13, and they I'm pretty sure Matt Damon ends up saying it twice, and then there's a bit where he's like fucking crashing out in the cockpit of the space shuttle. And he's just like, "Fuck."
Or
You're insensitive asshole.
I mean, in Big is PG, and they literally say "fuck" in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and of course in the first Beetlejuice when he says "nice fucking model."
Honk.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he just grabbed him by the nuts. You could have just said Hong Kong right there too.
Oh fucking hell!
That was a cool. I completely forgot about the nut grabbing scene in this.
We have wait a minute. We have a chat, and if anyone knows that image, it's at Judd3300.
Hey, what's up, Judd?
Speaking of underrated Nickelodeon shows, that's from 16. I didn't know.
Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't know if anyone ever remembered that show besides me, because it's not on Paramount. It's not on anything like that. But I used to watch. I don't remember her name. The girl with purple hair.
They've been really ripping a lot of streaming services off of a lot of famous Canadian cartoons.
I used to love Jude, the skater guy with like blonde hair and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Jude. Hey,
Yeah.
dude, what's going on, dude?
And they used they used to say some like not kid friendly stuff, and like it was like a teenager type of show. But so if I'm pronouncing that right, if Judd3300, I don't know who.
Judd. But do you know what's a Nickelodeon movie that should have been PG-13 instead of PG?
Which one?
I'm not saying because they curse in any way, but because of the type of joke, like some of the jokes that they go for. Good Burger. That should be PG-13 because some of those jokes are like not for like a PG rated movie.
Well, Carmen Electra is like Kel's wife, or whatever.
Yeah, and they make like some kind of like sexual innuendo jokes, and it's like, this is not for kids.
Well, didn't Schneider like write that? Or he was in it.
And Dan Schneider was also in it.
He's in it, yeah.
Yeah. Let's not acknowledge that. That's just...
Welcome to Get Burger, home of the Get Burger. Can I take your order?
Can I take your order? Strawberry jacuzzi.
I'm Ed. Did anyone see the awful new one?
I actually enjoyed the second one.
Oh, okay.
Like for what it was. It's not a great movie, but I do enjoy it.
Right.
Comedy sequels can work sometimes. I mean, I really enjoyed Super Troopers 2, which Super Troopers 3 is coming out next year. Looking forward to that.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just wrapped up filming.
But if you want to talk about comedy sequels that don't work, Zoolander 2.
I haven't seen it.
Dumb and Dumber 2.
I actually kind of like Dumb and Dumber 2.
Jesus Rolls. Technically, that is a sequel to Big Lebowski.
Yeah. Fuck that movie. That was horrible.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, but I like Dumb and Dumber 2 enough for what it was, but it's not I will be clear, not a great movie.
No.
It's not anywhere near as good as the first one, but I'll be honest, there are some funny moments in it. Like in particular, like the opening prank scene, like when Jim Carrey was just faking like being so old to Jeff Daniels for 20 years. Like, come on, spit it out. Got ya. Wait a minute. So you mean you have been faking for 20 years? And it was all for a gag? Yep.
I remember that was in the trailer. That was like one of the funny. Blues Brothers 2000 was also.
Oh, that was a
comedy
piece of
sequel.
shit,
Not
dude.
really
That was
a fan
bad.
of.
I love the original though.
Actually, speaking of Dumb and Dumber, I just heard the story for the first time recently. But you guys know the Stanley Hotel, the hotel that the Overlook is based on?
Of course.
Yeah.
Shining. Okay, so I never knew this, but apparently
This
Jim
is really
Carrey-
comfortable.
apparently Jim Carrey stayed there while they were shooting Dumb and Dumber, but he only stayed there for like 6 hours, and he I don't even remember if he stayed in room 217, but it was like, one of the more haunted rooms in the hotel. And he was there for like 6 hours and then got up in like the middle of the night, checked out, and said he didn't even say anything. They were like, "What happened, sir?" And he was just like, "No, I'm out." It's fucking creepy.
That's kind of funny though, the way you describe it.
Yeah, it's like, "Mm-mm." I'm out.
Oh god.
Speaking of another,
Mess around.
speaking of another Jim Carrey movie, did anyone get the 4K of The Mask?
No, I didn't.
Me neither. But
Oh,
people say it
speaking
looks
of bad comedy sequels, Son of the Mask.
good. Jamie Kennedy,
Poor
Oh,
Jamie
Good
Kennedy.
cast, but what the hell?
horrible.
Like just wasted on just overblown CGI.
Bro, can we talk about how incredible the soundtrack for The Mask is?
Oh my god. Or
So
just talk
good.
about how incredible that movie is in general.
It's so good.
Hey, Pochuco! Hey!
About the scene. Tommy gun.
Work for. Hold on to your lug nuts. It's time for an overhaul. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
dude.
This performance.
I gotta
is-
ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? And then just pulls out like all of those like big guns. Do ya, punks? And then it's just all like fake like bang flags.
Oh, you ass.
Or how about like when he's like when the clock from his shirt just jumps out, and then he just like grabs like this like big hammer, and and then when he smashes it, he's like snooze.
Yeah, it's great. Oh god.
I love that movie.
This
We
scene-
all wear masks,
as
metaphorically
always-
speaking.
This scene has always pissed me off. I mean, like seriously, just leave it alone and drive the damn car.
What are you doing?
Well, I mean, the
Dude,
no
stop.
Pun intended, no pun intended, but the car's kind of like burning up right now.
Well, here's the
So
thing. It's just like throughout the movie, obviously John Candy's character is annoying and dumb, but he still like is rational to know what's right is wrong. Just stop the damn car and do what you need to do.
and he got it stuck again. You fucking idiot. Shit.
Like seriously, just stop the car. Like
Come on.
Starting to think this is what All Stars about. The song. You ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
well, she was looking
Somebody
kinda dumb.
once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the
Ain't the
sharpest tool
sharpest
in
tool
the
in the
shed.
She was looking
Kind of dumb with her finger and a thumb in the shape
of
of an L on her forehead. Okay, we're not gonna go any
Well-
further than that.
Copyright.
Right.
Oh, slow down
demonetized
there,
property.
buddy. Slow down.
Well, the years start coming, and they don't stop coming.
That's the
Yep.
rules. And I hit the ground running. But
God
makes
damn
sense.
it, dude.
You have to live for one. Your brain gets smart, but your head
But your
gets
head
dumb.
gets dumb.
But
So much to
it gets
do.
dumb.
So much to see. So what's wrong with thinking
What's
the back
wrong with
street?
taking the back streets?
You never know.
No, if you don't go, you never shine if you don't glow. All right, we'll stop
Hey,
there.
now. All right, no more. No more.
We're done. We're done. I don't want them. I don't want Smash Mouth coming at me and being like, "You're stealing the lyrics."
I mean,
the
they
singer
can't really
just
do a whole
died.
lot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was
that's-
gonna say, yeah, they can't
Okay,
really
but-
do a whole lot since he's dead.
But somebody still owns the rights.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm.
They've got
That's what I'm particularly saying,
Yeah, there are no such things as songs. In
Oh,
the
that's
public
horrifying.
dude.
Well, I don't know about that because like most Christmas songs from like the 40s are in the public domain now.
True.
But
Or
Yeah.
God, have you guys ever seen those videos where like they'll have like there's
Oh,
like a
here it
pack-
is, my favorite scene.
Going the wrong way.
You're going the wrong way. You're
they'll
a
have, like,
fucking
these
idiot.
videos where like
Yeah.
they'll have like a poster of a semi.
Some joker wants to race. Turn around. Put your window down.
He's probably drunk.
I don't know about that.
You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way.
He
He says we're going.
He says we're going the wrong way.
Oh, how
He's
you
drunk.
spell it?
How would he know where we're going?
Yeah, how
Yeah, how would
would
he know?
Thank
you. Thanks a lot. Terrific.
What a moron.
Coming close. You're going the wrong direction.
How did they do this?
You're
going to kill somebody.
No.
He's
Oh, now,
finally
now you're looking.
Wait a minute.
You're going the wrong way. Here it comes.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Truck. What? That's my favorite part. With a devil
The amount of-
costume.
The amount of theories that have come from this fucking scene about this movie, like John Candy actually being the devil. Holy shit.
and the
It makes
and
sense.
and the amount of unused and deleted scenes that are in this movie that could have made it a 4-hour film.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Like they actually tried making this a full-on drama. It's like, geez.
That's crazy. But honestly, with just when they're going through and he just sees him in a devil costume, like
Yeah.
that kills me, dude.
I wonder if that was an actual car that was just on set, or they actually just had one person say, "Hey, just swerve for like 5 seconds."
Yeah, it was
Just
probably
for-
like a little background car.
Whoa.
Like you probably, yeah, like you said, Michael, it kind of seemed like one of those where it's like, yeah, just swerve around here for a second.
Wow.
I mean, that was close.
We can laugh about it now. We're all right, you know.
Classic John Candy.
My back. Dude, then just let him get the stuff then.
Why the fuck does he have a full ass trunk though? I mean, like, you know, here's my thing. If I was Steve Martin, he's telling me the story about it. He has a wife and a family, and why the fuck would he be carrying a trunk if he did? Like, I would, I would question that. A lot.
There's a theory that I heard where apparently, apparently there's like this theory that actually he says that his wife died. There's a theory that he killed his wife and he actually keeps her inside the thing.
Oh yeah, I did hear that too.
That's a disturbing theory.
It is,
Yeah.
and it doesn't make the movie any better. Oh, now the car's on fire. Hey, come on, guys. We've all been there before. Haven't we all been there when we were sitting in the middle of the road and a car went on fire? Come on, we've been there. We've been there.
Yeah, on an old like, Polish trunk. Yeah, no.
Yes.
No.
In Chicago.
I remember that's. Have you guys all seen Road Trip, right?
Oh yeah.
Remember that scene? Like, remember that scene, like when they try to like jump the bridge, and then the car just completely falls apart, and then
Right, yeah.
his friend's like, "It'll be fine. It's just the wheels." Boom. And I'm like, You spoke too soon there, buddy.
It must have been really hard to get a permit for this scene because that's clearly a real highway that they're on.
Oh yeah. This must be some like 28 days later shit. Like
Yeah.
early morning, probably like 4 a.m. doing this.
Oh man.
Wipe that smile from his face.
You stole it. Does anybody have any hope at all for the Sylvester Stallone biopic?
What's up?
I mean, it could be good.
Oh yeah.
Any the Sylvester Stallone biopic, I Play Rocky. Does anybody have any hope for that at all?
I'm hoping it's good.
I mean, the story of how Rocky was made is almost as inspirational as the movie. So like,
It really
it sounds.
is.
Kindness.
You stole it.
What are the actual odds, though, that like he stole the car that Steve Martin invented? Like, either Steve Martin is like the actual unluckiest guy on the planet, or he actually like got stuck with the devil himself.
Probably.
Who the hell knows?
What kind of question is that?
He tripped over it. What a dumbass.
I could really go for some hot dogs right now.
Dumbass.
That actually does sound pretty good.
Well, guess what? I made some homemade tacos earlier. Tacos. I might actually
Tacos.
get some- Tacos taco shop. My sister just came back from Texas right now, and her girlfriend are watching a movie in the living room. And every time I go to cook while she's watching TV, she feels the need to pause the movie to stare at me like, "You almost done?" It's like cooking takes time. So no, I'm not almost done.
Just keep whatever show you're going on, okay?
Exactly. And now I am watching. I was just watching some TikToks of people making food, and it's pissing me off because why am I watching this knowing damn well that I'm hungry?
I get the feeling, man.
Okay, this hotel clerk looks insanely familiar. Right here. Where have
How
we
about
seen?
17?
Okay, I gotta look at the hotel clerk in this movie. Who the hell is he?
Right.
Let's look at the
Right.
Someone's gotta Google's gotta help me. Who is the hotel clerk right here?
I'll look it up here in just a second.
I'm looking it up as we're. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
I'm looking at it.
Martin Ferrero.
I'm not familiar with that guy at all.
I don't know who he is either.
He looks familiar though. That's the thing. I do, however, know the taxi driver. I do know the taxi driver, the one towards the beginning of the movie that like had the hydraulics and everything. That's the junkyard guy from Breaking Bad.
Oh, yeah. Also, one thing I like about one of the physical releases for this movie, They called one of the DVD versions they put out was called the Those Aren't Pillows edition.
Yeah.
And why did they call it that? Did they add something new to it or something?
It was just the old DVD. Like
It was like one of those it was at that time when Paramount liked putting some of the famous quotes on their DVD as then call it that edition, like Airplane in particular, the Don't Call Me Shirley edition.
Right,
Yeah.
Mike. We do recognize the hotel. We do recognize the hotel clerk. It's the lawyer from Jurassic Park, the one that gets eaten by the T-Rex.
Oh, right.
That was him.
Right.
That was him.
Shit.
Where does he think he's going? When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Wait, he's the one that gets eaten off the toilet, right?
Yeah, that's him. Was him.
Yeah, I knew I recognized that.
I know. I'm looking at. Okay, it looks like he hasn't really been in a whole lot. Oh, so let's see. He was
in Heat.
He was in Heat. Yep. Okay, I do remember him in
Heat.
Heat. Heat's great.
All right, guys. All right. I got a poll in a game that I play where it's like a best of 16 bracket. Okay. What do we think is better? Stay With Me by Sam Smith or Wait and Bleed by Slipknot?
Wait and Bleed.
But that's you can't even compare the two. That's like
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
that's like saying who was
Wait and Bleed.
That's like saying
Yeah.
who's a better vocalist, Buddy Holly or James Hetfield from Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Or who was a worse drummer, Ringo Starr or Lars Ulrich?
Both.
God, what?
No, he's kind of just giving off an example.
Yeah, they're both great. but-
Kneel down and clear the stone of the leaves. I wander out where you can't see.
What happened to copyright, Luke?
He started it first, though. Don't blame me.
No, he's just doing ASMR.
I think you'd be surprised what books I already have.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but you bought that.
All right, boys. So about 2 weeks ago, I put up the polls for favorite October movies. So I'll go ahead and read those off, and you guys can pick.
Okay.
But if you haven't seen any of them, just pick which one best piques your interest.
Okay.
So first poll: Vicious, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Play Dirty, or The Smashing Machine.
I'm in Smashing Machine by a landslide.
I thought Smashing Machine was really, really good, but it's really a shame that it bombed at the box office. And they
I
always
really
say,
like The Smashing Machine.
it's crazy.
I liked
because they always say Dwayne Johnson can win over a box office. I'm like, yeah, only when he's doing Disney movies, though.
That's which is
I
unfortunate.
don't really even know if it's The Rock that's selling movies at this point. It's really just the IP.
So,
Michael,
here's-
what's your pick then?
I would say the Smashing Machine.
Have you seen any of these, Adam?
I haven't. I want to see the Smashing Machine, but I don't know if it's going to be better than the last fighting movie I saw, which was Iron Claw.
It's not. It's not by even a country mile.
No,
The
it's
Smashing
not.
Machine is really good, but it's extremely repetitive.
It is. I just really liked it because growing up, I used to be a big UFC fan, and Mark Kerr has such an inspirational story. So when I found out they were making a movie about him, I was like, it's kind of about time because he really has a great story.
Yeah, but I just don't think that it kind of seems like one of those cases that maybe the director they got wasn't their best choice.
And they had Benny Safdie directing it.
I love Benny
I feel
Safdie.
I feel like the thing is with that movie though is that the directing was the best part. It's just
that the story wasn't that intriguing because it was just super repetitive.
everything about it. Other
Speaking
than
of
the
fighting
story.
movie, did you guys see Christie?
I haven't, but I really want to see it.
was
I've heard it's
okay.
great.
I
was okay.
I thought it was phenomenal. It's just with the controversy with Sydney Sweeney, won't get into it. People are saying that's the reason the movie failed. I'm like, well, that's not always the case because Dwayne Johnson's movie failed. It has nothing to. Sometimes it just has to do with movies coming out at the wrong time. So it has nothing to do.
There's also no such thing as the movie star anymore though. So
Yeah, that's kind of the case now. But anyways, let's go to the second poll. Okay, so Mike, I'm pretty sure you heard that I'm doing the October polls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so second poll: VHS Halloween, Shelby Oaks, Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere, regretting you.
I would say Shelby Oaks, honestly.
Shelby Oaks.
Even
Mike,
though I
did you
really liked Springsteen, but
Mike, did you see Shelby Oaks?
yes, I thought it
Well,
was great.
obviously, don't want to spoil it because obviously Luke hasn't seen it. Did you get to watch my review at all?
I didn't know. I don't even think I have your new channel.
Yeah, I gotta send that out to you guys because it was a little confusing. It's just when
I was able to find it, Michael. I was able to find it.
When I was trying to restart a second channel with the same name, it got deleted again because apparently if you got your channel deleted before, you can't use the same name. You're permanently banned from there. So I was like, all right. So I changed it to my film company name. But I saw Shelby Oaks. I seen it twice. And seeing it the second time, I really am very excited to see what else Chris Stuckman does. But I'll save the discussion for that right after Luke sees it.
Okay. But
What's
if I were to pick, I'll just be honest. If I had to pick, like, realistically, it probably would be Shelby Oaks. But if I had to just go off of what I've seen, I'm picking Regretting You. Because I was not a big. I honestly enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't really care for Springsteen all that much. I thought it was kind of boring, in all honesty. And plus, my problem is I'm not a Springsteen guy, and it's just like covering like the behind the scenes of one of his albums, and not a full biopic like I was going in expecting it to be.
That's why I was not a fan.
That was my
Marley
biggest
film.
problem with it. It's not like a biopic like I was thinking it would be. It's just a cover of his album, and that's it.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say with the Bob Marley movie, that is why I agree with that. But also at the same time, it's like they set up a really good story in the first act, and then the middle of it is just boring.
Well, not only that, like it's and like I remember the Whitney Houston biopic that they did either last year or the year before. Whitney Houston has one of the most tragic musician stories of all time. So I thought her story could have translated well in a movie, and the movie itself wasn't bad. And the thing is, like, here's what's crazy. Whitney Houston is one of the best-selling female musical artists of all time, and nobody went to go see the movie. Nobody saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, I feel like more recent biopic movies need to take more notes from Better Man by actually like telling their stories and not just covering like the album or anything like that, or like the biggest highlights of this person's life.
See, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that necessarily, because that's what a lot of movies have been recently. Like back with Bohemian Rhapsody, that's kind of started the trend. It's just like it's kind of the same story every single time. It feels like. So if you're telling like just an individual part of their story, I feel like it's a lot more compelling in ways where like Deliver Me From Nowhere is telling like the darkest part of Springsteen's life, and I really respect that they went for that.
I thought Elvis was great.
Yeah, Elvis.
Yeah, because that's another thing. It told more of his story.
Yeah,
it did.
But at the same time, though, too, you after a while, if you really pay attention, you notice like there's a pretty big like checklist when it comes to these biopic movies. Like Bohemian Rhapsody literally tells the entire story of the rise, the fall, and then the re-rise of Freddie Mercury.
But here's the thing, though.
A lot of that was historically inaccurate, too.
That's what I'm saying. Even though, like, I'm kind of biased because I'm more of a Queen fan with that movie.
Right.
Love Queen.
Like, but that's why I'm not like as big on Deliver Me From Nowhere, because I'm not a big Bruce Springsteen fan.
Right. I mean, I don't even know if it's really you need to be a Springsteen guy, but it's like the story I just thought worked itself. Like
I just think it works better for Springsteen fans.
I thought Dylan's Complete Unknown is really good.
That's a great one.
Well, and Bob Dylan himself is such a
another one where
mysterious guy too.
Yeah,
he had a more interesting life.
That is true, but at the same time, though, it's a lot like Deliver Me From Nowhere, where it's just telling like a little chapter of his life.
But that chapter of his life was honestly more interesting to me.
I think the problem is if you're not a solo artist, like if you're a band like Queen or something like that, it's genuinely impossible to like tell a story of 4 or 5 people, whatever, in 2 hours, because it's the spanning like 40 years, 50 years, however it is. So
Yeah, and I think for Bohemian Rhapsody, even though Brian May and Roger Taylor are definitely like famous because of Queen, Freddie Mercury, of course, was the standout, which made him such an icon. But like for the Beatles biopics that they're doing right now, all four of the Beatles are insanely popular just by themselves, not just the band. That's why Sam Mendes is making 4 Beatles biopics.
And that's
Yeah, because they all have interesting stories like by themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just would have loved to
So-
learn more about, like, because I play guitar a little bit, so I'd love to learn more about Brian May. And he's like an astrophysicist or something super
Yeah,
smart.
he-
stuff like
very
that.
smart.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he's
Like-
a teacher, and then on the summers they go on tour with Adam Devine.
Mhm.
Adam
yeah,
Lam-
because
Adam
like I
Lambert?
said, because like I
Oh,
said, like when
Yeah, Adam Lambert. Yeah.
because when it came to Bruce Springsteen, I didn't feel like I learned enough about like Bruce Springsteen like as a person.
Mhm.
Like because like I said, it was just covering like that 1 year of his life. But with Better Man, I felt like I learned a lot about Robbie Williams, like just him as a person and not just as a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel the same way with Deliver Me from Nowhere, though, where I learned a lot more about his life and just how actually tragic it kind of was, where, you know,
It's
he
very
had a
depressing.
terrible relationship with his dad. And, that all kind of spiraled into this one album that didn't even become like that big of a breakout hit. And it's
What
just
about
like- I just
what
think
about
it's
the
tragic.
Amy? What about the Amy Winehouse biopic that came out last year? Did anybody see that one either? Because Amy Winehouse
I
is
saw
pretty
it.
huge.
it's
too.
not that great.
It's
not
another
that
one where it's
great.
like a good performance but a bad story,
That's always the
But-
case
and a
with
bad
music
script.
biopics.
a bad script. Yeah, but she was a very, I can't remember the actress's name, but she did a very
Marissa
good job.
Abella.
Okay,
Like, she
yeah.
was fantastic in that movie for sure. Like that's the reason why I would say to actually give that film a chance. But besides that, the film really doesn't have much else going for it. I liked it a lot the first time I watched it, but the second time I didn't watch it again after that. The more and more I thought about it, I was like, this movie's really not that good.
Do you think a Kurt Cobain biopic could work?
Dude, that'd be awesome. I would want to see that.
Yeah. See, I'd love to see just a Nirvana one where it's like
There you go.
perspective.
Adam's representing the Nirvana.
Hell yeah.
I mean, they're
I
doing
would
a
love to see Dave Grohl doing.
they're
that.
doing a Kiss biopic right now. Nick Jonas
yeah.
is playing Paul Stanley,
Oh, God.
That'll be interesting.
and then like there's just like I remember a couple years ago, like after Bohemian Rhapsody was so huge, it was just music biopic almost every couple months, and then Netflix did a Motley Crue one. It's like there's nothing special about Motley Crue's story.
No,
It was so bad.
Like,
It was just like a, I don't know.
Even
scene
Like just
after
like a
scene.
music video.
Elton John,
Real-
even with
yeah, really,
Elton
like-
John with Rocket Man, it's like that wasn't even that special of a story. It was like, you know, he
But it was
falls in
but it
love
was
with
very
But it was
well
done in a
made,
more
though.
unique way than you
yeah,
would expect.
it definitely was. Yeah,
I
definitely had a
love
good-
Rocket Man.
a good style.
Me too.
Like, it's a good
Remind-
movie. I really like that and Bohemian Rhapsody, but they felt like the same movie with just different, you know, different music and different.
I just felt like with Rocket Man, they kind of explored Elton John's life a little bit deeper than they did with Bohemian Rhapsody because of the fact that
Mhm.
Rocket Man was actually rated R and Bohemian Rhapsody was only PG-13. Like, so they kind of went
That's
a bit
why I like
deeper with Rocket
Man a lot
Man.
more. Yeah, that's why I like Rocket
They
Man.
took away
more than
the
Bohemian
drug addiction of Freddie Mercury and Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, they didn't really show like they really
They would-
didn't show much of that for some reason. Like they really should have.
And it's a
You're
shame
afraid
because,
to
like,
bring-
not that they needed to glorify it completely in the movie, but Freddie's addiction became a huge turning point in his life. And I was just kind of like saddened that they didn't include it. And then the last scene, which I will admit, when the recreation of Live Aid was fucking amazing. And obviously, the bonus feature they have on the Blu-ray where they actually have the full performance that they recreated. Amazing how they did it, dude. But then the scene before where Freddie has that incredible speech that he does, and then he mentions that he has AIDS, and I'm like, you didn't need that because first of all, he wasn't diagnosed until 87, but you didn't need to add that. I just felt like it was completely
Yeah.
unnecessary.
They also weren't like broken up. Like they did solo albums and stuff, but it wasn't like they broke up and came back together. to
Queen
do
never
Live
broke
Aid.
up, and the whole thing
Yeah.
with like Live Aid, where like they came on last minute, was untrue because they were already planned to be on Live Aid before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but this is great.
regardless, so Mike picked Shelby Oaks, Michael, you picked Shelby Oaks, Adam, I'm sure you probably haven't seen any of these, but what would your pick be?
I am, yeah, I'm the worst. That's why, Luke, that's why I love your
Oh.
channel so much, because you go to the movies all the time and I never go. So it's like a different perspective of like yeah, of just watching things. But yeah, I mean, I want to see both. I want to see Shelby Oaks and I want to see the Bruce Springsteen movie, but I'm probably more intrigued with I'll say it wrong. Deliver Me from Nowhere, Deliver Us from Nowhere.
Delivery from Nowhere. You got it right.
Yeah, I'm probably more intrigued with that than the Shelby Oaks film.
That's totally fair. All right, let's go to poll number 3. Good Boy,
Very
Good Fortune, Tron Ares, The Lost Bus.
Neither. Well, I say the Lost Bus.
Mike, what do you think?
I would say Good Fortune.
I'm right with you, man. Good Fortune.
That movie was so much fun.
I love, dude. I always quote this scene because it's the funniest scene in my opinion. Pizza was yummy, 5 stars. They tipped you $1.15. Dicks. But Adam, out of all of these, like, which one best piques your interest?
You know, I really don't know much about Good. Wait, Good Boy's the dog one, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Then I want to see that. And I don't know anything about it, and that's what I like. I just know it's a horror movie. In the dog is the main character or something like that.
Yep, it's told through the dog's perspective.
Which has
And,
me
if you're
intrigued.
sensitive
And
to
that's how you-
dogs, if you're sensitive to animal cruelty, the dog does not get hurt.
Good.
Right, we're just gonna
Clarify that to
like
someone.
spoiler for anyone that's not seen Good Boy. The dog lives.
But I want to. I went into in the day and age that we live in now, where you get everything spoiled. I didn't know anything when I went into weapons. I didn't know anything when I went into Barbarian, and that's what made it so much better, because you could have
Yeah.
went in and knew half the movie. I try to stay away from trailers and all these things online because it ruins it. But Weapons was a masterpiece.
It was. Did have you guys, speaking of the dog living? Are you guys familiar with that website? The website Does the Dog Die?
Never even heard of that.
It's literally a website dedicated to like movies that involve dogs, and it lets you know if the dog dies or not.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
Anyways,
So obviously,
Masterpiece.
obviously, it was a great way to end this movie because there was a deleted portion of the film, but you can kind of see similar things that they might have kept in there. Where there's this whole subplot where we cut back to Steve Martin's wife, thinking that that Steve Martin might be having an affair, but then like when she sees that he's with John Candy, it kind of relieves her. But you can definitely see some aspects of that. But this is just a really like comfort movie. Like, it's such a sweet film that anybody can enjoy. Like, I can't imagine anybody saying that they hate this movie.
exactly.
You're right.
But before we get to the physical media pickups, let's go to the last one. Black Phone 2, Roofman, Chainsaw Man, or Begonia.
So I am actually going to be seeing Begonia on Tuesday. But Roofman really surprised the hell out of me. I really loved Roofman.
So is that going to be your pick?
Roofman, definitely.
Black Phone. I loved Black Phone 2.
See,
Black
I am close between Black Phone 2 and Begonia, because I love both of those movies.
How about the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man?
I mean, the first 3 movies that are on this list, I really dug all 3 of them. I still have yet to see Begonia, but I really dug Roofman and Chainsaw Man. So, all right, gentlemen, here we are. We're at that portion of the stream. Physical media pickups, most recent physical media pickups. So,
I will grab mine.
all right, Adam, you got anything you want to show off?
Yeah. Let me just make sure I don't show the digital code. So let me.
Yeah,
flip-
good catch, because you don't want people stealing the codes.
I do not. So give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So. Okay. So my 2 most recent pickups, I've been very cautious lately because I've been going to a lot of conventions and things like that. but I have my two most recent pickups and two videos that I already have on the channel. First would be Edward Scissorhands, the 4K.
Nice.
So if anyone, let me just make sure nothing pops out. This was only released as a for the 4K. It was a steelbook. There was no standard slipcover edition. There was also, in true Disney fashion, no new special features, which was a absolute shame. But this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It looked maybe not 10 out of 10, but it looked pretty good. And I do have a review from like a week or two ago on my channel. And then my most recent other one was me and Michael were speaking about older films. How do I start this again? We were talking about older films shot on 16 millimeter and upscaling and all that stuff. So we didn't talk about this one, but The Devil's Rejects on 4K.
Nice.
So
What's the matter, kid? Don't you like clowns?
The packaging is amazing. The steelbook is amazing. But unfortunately, since this film was shot on 16 millimeter, it looks basically 100% same as the Blu-ray. And the other problem with this is the theatrical cut on 4K, and the unrated cut is not even in the Blu-ray that they sent with this. So this is something that you should not pick up unless you're a crazy big Rob Zombie fan. And for whatever reason too, the art cards that come with it, there's no holder or anything like that. So
Just kind of lazy then.
it's
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't own the film on Blu-ray, and so I had to pick it up. But if you own it on Blu-ray, if DVD's fine by you, whatever, then you
I don't own the movie
definitely
at
do
all,
not
so.
need to own it. But go check out the both of my reviews for these on my channel. Those are my two most recent pickups.
All right, Michael, what do you got, man?
I just subscribed, by the way, Adam.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, you gotta send
Good
me a link or something, and I'll subscribe
Gotcha.
to yours as well.
So this was one that I actually picked up like 2 months ago, but since I've been back and forth on going on live streams, I haven't been able to show it. So technically this is a new pickup, but let's show it. This is actually one of Wachowski's most underrated films, Bound, 4K on
That's a great movie.
Criterion.
I love that one.
Shout out
Really,
Jennifer Tilly.
yes, Jennifer Tilly and Gina Gershon. And then, of course, Joe I just call him Joey Pants because I can never pronounce his last name correctly. Joe Pantolian. I just call him Joey Pants. That's what I call him. But Bound, really underrated film. Let's see. This one is an interesting film. I actually said this in one of Luke's live streams. I just said it in a message. It's a movie called Off Ramp. So if anybody in Luke's fan base are familiar with Insane Clown Posse or the Juggalo subculture, this is basically what this movie is. This is a movie about two friends. One of them just got out of prison, and they decide to take a road trip to the gathering of the Juggalos for one final time before they decide to go their separate ways. It's a movie that at first starts off as just a regular narrative, but then just turns into something really fucking bizarre to the point where it felt like I was just watching two different movies. It is on Tubi right now, so if you guys are interested, definitely check out Off Ramp, but I think it's probably going to lose you within the last 20 minutes, but that's just me. But I had to get it because I like to support independent films. Now, this one is actually a movie that is not available on Blu-ray. I'm not even joking. Look it up in any region. You're not going to find it on Blu-ray. A little movie called Jungle Land.
I had that one on DVD, actually.
Yes. And this is real. You can take a look. Why is it on Blu-ray? Because I made it happen. Shh. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Yep.
Yeah, everyone just go.
The dead silence. The dead silence poster.
Oh, was the Speak No Evil poster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Now this next one is it's something I like to do where I try to get all the new collections I get, but then I like to show a movie that I feel like nobody has seen but people should watch. So this is not a new one, but it's something I definitely want to come to light. Weird fucking movie, but I kind of dug it. Vivarium.
Oh.
This is has anybody seen this movie at all?
No.
So of
I feel
course
like
you
I've
got
heard of
Jesse Eisenberg, and I can never pronounce her name right. Imogen Poots, something like
Imogen
that.
Poots, yeah.
She was
Yeah.
in the awful Black Christmas remake. So this is a weird fucking movie. Without giving the plot away, Jesse Eisenberg and Imogen Poots are playing as this couple, and they decide to go to this really fancy looking neighborhood to look at a new house. And the neighborhood looks like something you would see in like the Cat in the Hat. It's like a perfect, colorful neighborhood. Every house looks the same. But then as they start to get weirded out, they decide to leave and then realize that they cannot leave the neighborhood. Every time they turn to the way they got out, it just goes in a circle. So, weird movie. Don't want to explain much about it, but let's just say it's not a scary. It's labeled as a horror movie, but even this is the type of movie where even David Lynch would probably say this is a weird movie, and I want you to think about that.
Good point.
But
Would
very
have
abstract
his soul.
Jesse Eisenberg film. But those are basically my 3 new collections and a recommendation for all you weird motherfuckers out there. So that's that for me.
All right.
Add it
I'll add that one to the watch list for sure too, man. All right, Mike, what do you got?
All right. So today, as I said, I work at a Barnes & Noble, so found some pretty good deals on a couple of DVDs, and I already get 20% off. So it's like I got these for $4 a piece. Got the OG Girl with the Dragon Tattoo,
Ooh.
Love it.
Urban Cowboy, and Changeling, which I have not seen any of these ones, but I've heard they're great. So definitely. wanna
Changeling
watch
is a George C. Scott, right?
it. I believe so. Yeah.
Wait, Michael, are those DVDs you have?
Yeah, those
Oh,
were
they-
just DVDs. Yeah.
DVDs?
DVDs.
How
Yeah.
dare
They're
you?
$4. They were $4. I don't
How
have any way of-
dare-
Get out of you.
Oh,
I have
I
a
see,
couple
good one.
DVDs anyway, so I'm not going to complain.
There's just some movies where you can't get them on Blu-ray and man, oh, Michael, that looks beautiful. I already saw what it was. Oh, that looks so
Yes,
beautiful.
sir.
Love
Yes,
it.
sir. Got this at Walmart on Friday. Rewatched it on
fucking
4K,
love it.
just like a little bit of it. 4K looks really damn good, actually.
I love Together. I've been dying
That's a
to
great
watch it
one.
again.
So good. This one I also got while I was at work today. We got Days of Heaven on 4K.
Oh,
The
I've
Terrence
never
Malick
seen that
movie.
actually.
I looked it up because I was like, oh, yeah, I don't think I've seen this one, and it's not on any streaming services. Might as well pick it up. You know, why not? It wasn't even on the Criterion channel. So, then on Friday, backing up to Friday, we got Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me.
Oh, that they
Bless you.
finally picked,
Bless you.
put that on Criterion.
Thank you. Yeah, well, it's been out on Criterion, but this is the 4K for it. So,
Well, I
you know,
think that makes it official. David Lynch is the only director where every single one of his movies are on Criterion.
Except for the Straight Story.
yes.
And Inland Empire, or is that on 4K?
Inland Empire does have a Criterion. I do
Wild
have
at
it
Heart
right
doesn't
here.
either.
Oh yeah, Wild at Heart. But yeah, I have Inland Empire on Criterion.
I think Wild at Heart is the Scream Factory, Shout Factory,
Shout Select.
Shout Select.
I'm pretty sure though, besides Finishing Scheme and
Asteroid City.
Asteroid City, Wes Anderson has all of his movies on Criterion as well. But yeah,
Bottle
Twin
Rocket
Peaks: Fire Walk with Me. I have never seen this movie, but I've seen the first season of the show and I loved it.
It's a great
So
show.
I'm gonna watch season 2 soon. Watch this and then watch The Return.
I still just got to get on Twin Peaks in general. I mean, I have the whole collection of the show and the Fire Walk with Me, but I've owned that like collection for over a year, almost 2 years. Still haven't gotten around to it.
It's a good show, man. I think you'd really like it.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, at least
Again, dude, dude, some shit is just really time consuming, man. I got to find time to
Oh,
do
it
it.
is. Oh, it is.
Speaking
Absolutely.
of TV shows, though, I've actually gotten hooked into 2 different worlds now at this point. The long, extended worlds of TV. We got Walking Dead and Dexter. So, you know.
Oh,
gotta
Dexter.
Finally
jump
getting around to Dexter, my boy. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Almost done with season 1. So, we're getting there.
What do you think so far?
So then, season 1, fucking great. Ice Truck Killer, really did not expect who he was, honestly. Did not
Just wait
expect-
till you get to season 4 with John Lithgow's Trinity Killer.
Yeah,
You're-
that's what I've heard.
You're really gonna hate
Also,
Dexter's sister more though, as the show goes on.
Oh,
though. She's so
that's what I've
goddamn
heard.
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I just got to the episode where they kind of explain Dexter's backstory a little bit, and oh my god. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Speaking of Doctor Strangelove.
Oh,
I've been meaning to pick this up for a couple years now, and this movie is fucking hilarious. One of Kubrick's.
Always think of that
well, that's-
the ride
that's
'em
not really
cowboy
saying
scene.
Yeah, that's not really saying a whole lot though, being one of Kubrick's best, because he has a ton of bangers. And speaking of Kubrick, also got Barry Lyndon on 4K. I've heard this 4K is amazing, even though I already have it digitally and it's on Criterion Channel. I was like, fuck it, I need to watch this.
I
Give me
can't
another
find
movie.
Eyes Wide
Great
Shut
movie.
anywhere.
I think it's coming out on Criterion here very soon.
Yeah, I think it's coming out next month or something like that.
I'll probably get that one.
You want to talk
Also-
about most insane movies of all time? You can't show any of those what scenes on YouTube without getting freaking demonetized.
No.
Yeah.
No. Also, okay, this is a fun one. So this is my last movie, but Devil's Backbone. I actually just watched this for the first time.
The Del
Did I
Toro,
watch
right?
it Thursday? Yeah. It was. I think it was either Thursday or Friday. I watched it for the first time. Actually, funny enough, I just realized this. Spine number 666. How clever! How clever!
Yeah, it said the same thing for mine.
Yeah. How clever! How clever, Criterion.
So,
But that is my favorite Del Toro movie.
Well, I think it's probably the only one I
think
haven't
it's my
seen yet.
second favorite. Yeah. So then the rest of these, I already showed off my pile of books, but yeah, I'm just gonna blow through these because y'all probably don't even give a fuck.
Well,
Killers of the
actually,
Flower
really quick,
Moon.
I should say this quick before you continue. I actually do have a couple books in my stack, so
Nice. Yeah, Killers of the Flower Moon. Found this at a thrift store, actually, surprisingly. I love the movie, so I'm excited to read this guy.
I mean, it's Scorsese for crying out loud, so
Yeah.
have
And
to do
then
the
this
absolute
is a
cinema
really
pose.
Cool. Yeah. Absolutely. This is a really cool edition of the original Frankenstein.
Oh wow.
I have a copy of
Nice.
Dracula that goes along with this. It's like the neon colors and has like the same spine. Really, really cool stuff. I haven't read this book, surprisingly, though. So,
Classic.
yeah, I know. I'm aware. I've read an excerpt of it for English class last year, but that was it. So then the rest of these are all Stephen King books. So, also found this at a thrift store. Gerald's Game.
I haven't seen that.
I've heard
I
this is a
haven't
really
seen
good book. The movie's really good. Just didn't really care for the ending. I think it's the same ending as in the book, but I want to read the book for sure. And then, all right, started a little series. One of his most famous, The Gunslinger, Dark
Okay.
Tower 1, Drawing of the 3, Dark Tower 2, The Wastelands, Dark Tower 3, and then this is the one that got me to buy these 3 because I found it at the same thrift store. Wizard and Glass, Dark Tower 4.
Okay.
Nice.
And then last but not least, certainly not least, I actually just got this because the new movie came out and I want to read it. The Running Man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And he actually has his name on there because that's when he wrote The Running Man, that's when he was going by different names.
Richard Bachman, yeah.
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 All right, so is that all you got?
Yep. That's it for me.
All right, so I'll show books first because that's the least I have. I only got like 2 books, and they're both well, one's based on a movie that's already out, and then one's has the movie coming out. So I'll start with the one that's already come out. I got the book, The Thursday Murder Club. I wasn't a huge fan of the movie, but when I realized this was based on a book, I was like, I'm interested. I want to read that.
I've heard the book is great, so
So that's why I want to read it. Like the movie, I wasn't a huge fan of personally. Like it was good, but I thought like with the whole whodunit aspect, like who was like behind like the crime and shit, was insanely predictable. And then one that's actually got an upcoming movie. I started reading this. I still have yet to pick it back up, but The Housemaid. I have again another one that I did not know was actually based on a book. So
That's the.
and since we
one
got the movie coming
with
out
Sydney Sweeney?
next month with Sydney Sweeney, I was like, I want to read this. Seems interesting.
I was
right.
stacking books at work today, and I didn't even realize it's based on a series too. So
What, The Housemaid?
yeah,
I didn't even know it was a series. Like now that I know it's a book, I didn't even know that it was a series.
yeah.
But I do want to read that book because I'm actually really excited for the movie. So,
Nice.
anyways, let's get all to the movies now. And all of these are pretty much just either new releases or Criterions. So for new releases, I picked up Downton Abbey, the grand finale.
Okay.
I still have yet to watch this because I've seen the first two, and I do want to watch it. And then I picked up one of my favorites of the year, The Naked Gun. Hilarious movie. One of the few times in a movie theater where I could barely contain my laughter.
Okay. I need to check your surveillance footage. May I ask why? Go ahead.
Who's gonna arrest me? Other cops? Yes. Is he serious? Is he serious? No.
No. Frank Drebin. Me too.
when the guy like reaches his hand, like puts his hand like through the door. Thanks. Takes his coffee.
It's so good. I love it.
Please take a chair.
Okay.
You killed my brother. Remind me who he was again? I've killed thousands of people. You shot him in the back. Hundreds.
Dude,
he was white. He was your brother.
It was
Freaking
incredible.
Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Yeah,
there's a reason why next year we're gonna do a watch along for that because. Anyways, then we got this is Spinal Tap on 4K from Criterion as well.
Yes.
Got that.
Yeah.
And I also bought the sequel, Spinal Tap 2: The End Continues.
How was it?
Okay, so actually really quick before I say that, I actually just watched this for the first time earlier this month, and I fucking love this movie. I can't believe it took me so long to get to it. This movie is just so up my alley.
One of
And
Rob
then-
Reiner's most underrated.
And then Spinal Tap 2: The End Continues, for being a sequel that was delayed about 40 years, this was a damn good sequel.
41 to be exact.
Estimation, okay? Shut the fuck up. Anyways,
Be
but
quiet, Philip Seymour Hoffman. Actually, you
but
kinda
yeah,
look like
but
him.
yeah, regardless, for being a really long delayed sequel, this was actually really damn good. So
Holy shit, you're actually not wrong. Yeah, I do kind of look like Philip Seymour Hoffman. Okay.
all right, and then
Right on.
next up, I got Moonrise Kingdom on Criterion
Also
as
got
well.
that last week.
Oh,
Got that
Nice.
last week.
Oh, that's a good looking Criterion.
I actually had this and the next two. I had the regular Blu-rays up, so I was like, you know what? I'll upgrade these to the Criterion since I have most of Wes Anderson's films on Criterion anyway. So yeah, I picked up Moonrise Kingdom, my favorite Wes Anderson movie. And then we got The Grand Budapest Hotel.
I did
Oh,
not
that's
get that
beautiful.
one yet.
I love the look of this Criterion. This might be my favorite Criterion design for a Wes Anderson movie. And the funny story with this one, I was going to tell you this. So I was looking for this when I went to Barnes & Noble yesterday, and where they usually keep all like the Criterions, like in that one big aisle, I didn't see this, and I was like, "Fuck," because this was one of the ones on my list. So I was like, "Fuck," I guess I got to order it online then. So I decided. So I had Moonrise Kingdom, Spinal Tap, and then the next one, which I'll show in a second, in my hands, as well as Flow, and also Gimme Shelter, the Rolling Stones movie. And then I saw like another little section where they had some Criterions. It was like a small section, and then I was like, and then I saw this, and I was like, oh, I got it. So I don't have to order it online. So like, I didn't expect it to be in the smallest section because they had like some of the other ones there. Like I think they had like Uncut Gems and some other ones there. I
really
think,
want to get the
yeah,
Uncut
even
Gems.
this is Spinal Tap also on 4K. And
Yeah.
but this was actually
The
one of the other
Uncut
ones they had.
Gems,
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, the Uncut Gem set I don't own yet, but it looks fucking gorgeous. One of my friends actually owns it, and it looks great. But
And then this is the last one of the Wes Anderson films I needed on Criterion in Isle of Dogs.
Oh, that's
So-
a good one.
I saw
Yeah.
that in my Barnes and Noble today too. I saw that, and then I saw the regular Blu-ray for the same price. I was like, why the fuck wouldn't I just buy the the Criterion at that point.
I mean, but actually, funnily enough, it was at the same little section where I found the Grand Budapest Hotel, where I found the 4K because I just found the Blu-ray where all the Criterions are at, and I was like, damn it, I wanted this on 4K, and then I saw it there, and I was like, oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Things can turn around.
I want to get the Fantastic Mr. Fox and the Grand Budapest Hotel ones, but I'll only get them if they end up getting like a solo 4K release because I don't want to buy the box set, and I already have both on Blu-ray, so it's like it's not really that big of a.
I'm looking at the new 4K releases that are coming out, and apparently one of my, even though this is not a good movie at all, one of my favorite Macaulay Culkin films is being released on 4K. Can anybody take a guess?
The Good Son.
Richie Rich.
No, it starts with the word "the" though.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 seconds, Michael.
The Page Master.
It is the Page Master.
Oh shit! I love the Page Master.
It's so underrated, dude. Oh,
Dude, I love the
guess
Page
it's Ryan
Master.
Gosling.
And then this one I didn't pick up, but this was actually sent to me by my Movie Fanatics co-host, Altered States.
I've never seen
this
that.
is the 4K. Great movie. Very fucking strange. This is a very strange psychological body horror film, but it's damn good.
Altered States.
Also-
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Altered States.
Also, speaking of the bastard, Michael, you'd be proud of me. I sent him a 4K copy of Pulp Fiction.
Hell
And
yeah.
you didn't send him one of Goodfellas?
Not yet. That's his Christmas gift.
Spoiler alert. Anyways, before I was just trying to get the discs out so I could show this whole thing off.
Oh,
Now we're on to this only steelbook I got, which is Him.
That's right. Saw
I
that.
am H.I.M. The best part of that movie was
I'm him. But that's the reason why I actually really love this steelbook. So that's the reason why I got it, and also plus the inside contained my favorite shot in the movie. Like I freaking love that.
I'm just debating when I eventually finally decide to watch it and everything, what the horror aspect is supposed to be. Like I don't want to get into any spoilers because the trailer. Can I ask you guys this? Whoever saw, since you guys saw it, does the trailer really do the movie justice as far as telling the plot?
No,
Not really.
no.
Honestly, because this movie doesn't really have a story. Like it's super reliant on the whole visual style.
Style over
But-
substance.
Yeah, it's very style over substance. But
Okay.
I think a lot of the visuals like actually do help this movie. But again, biggest problem is there's no story.
Yeah,
That's
So-
what I've been hearing a lot.
the thing with that movie is, I mean, it's kind of like Whiplash, but like that kind of like obsession.
It's kind of like
kind
I
movie,
usually
but
kind of
it's,
like
more of a
think of it this
horror,
way. It's like
intense.
Whiplash plus Get Out meets Midsummer.
Yeah, because Whiplash actually has a very engaging story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that obsession plot line, but done more horror. So kind of like in the vein of Black Swan a little bit. But
So-
football.
I really like
So like
Oh, America!
we're playing some football, bitch.
No,
Well, I
fuck
mean,
that
and-
ballet shit.
and-
We're
and-
playing football.
Well, and I have a
Or to quote Coleman Domingo from The Running Man, "This is America, god damn it."
Well, and the thing is, there is an actor in Him that's actually a supporting lead in my movie that I'm directing
Hell
right
yeah.
now.
Hell yeah, dude, you wish.
I wish I could find a picture of him in the movie, but he said like, I asked him like, well, who's your character in Him? And he's I found a picture. So this guy's name is Sean Dillingham. This is him in the movie Him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
it's the guy that does the bah.
Yep, yeah, he's a supporting lead in my upcoming film Barrett.
Nice.
Sweet.
Michael, you never told me what your new YouTube channel is, though. I mean, you did, but like I didn't hear it.
It's The Curse of the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
No.
I'm kidding. I'll send it to you, Mike, because when I kept telling people what it was, there were apparently other channels that had like the same name. So I'll send it to you. No problem.
Gonna get banned.
Yeah, send it to me too. Yeah.
All right, the
I'll
next
send it.
one. Yeah, Fallout. I fucking love this show. And again, I'm gonna go ahead and announce this. Stay tuned next month where Mike and I, and hopefully some other guests, are going to be doing a spoiler discussion on this first season. And then every week for season 2, when the episodes come out, we're going to be doing episode recaps of every episode.
Because I don't want to set the world on
God damn it.
fire.
Wait, Michael, did you watch the show?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I fucking adored it. I haven't.
We're gonna get you on for the spoiler discussion.
Yeah, I have another friend of mine who was actually in my previous film that Luke actually saw, Dark Cherry. He's actually in season 2 of Fallout.
Nice.
You have a lot of fucking connections. Goddamn.
And then
yeah, but they're not big Hollywood actors. But at least I could say, hey, they're in this. That means
Yeah,
somebody, right?
yeah.
You know some guy who knows another big guy, so like
Yeah.
Dude, I literally, I was actually a script supervisor for my friend Sean, who was actually in Dark Cherry. Luke, he's the guy that wears like the black kip mask and then like tries to kill the guy at the end. He directed a movie of a short film that he wrote years ago. He didn't direct it, he produced it, and I was there for a couple of days as a script supervisor, and I actually got to be there while they were filming with Eric Roberts from fucking Dark Knight.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he was really cool. Really, really awesome guy.
Yeah, that's dope, man. And then last but certainly not least, Mike also showed this off, the 4K of Together. Fucking love this movie. One of my favorite horror films of this year, just favorites in general.
So happy
It's incredible.
The ending is still like the whole reveal, though. I will say, without any spoilers, I know some people still. Adam, have you seen Together yet?
No.
Okay. Without getting into spoilers, the main reveal and the ending is still kind of like rolling around my head. I'm still a bit confused, but there's just so much good in the movie to the point where it kind of overshadows it. Maybe it's just one of those things where it's like it's left to interpretation, but it was an interesting way to end the movie. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, guys, that's it for the watch along. Thank you guys so much for joining. And also thank you everybody that came into the chat. Jason, Michael, Ethan. You guys are great. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and stay tuned next week for another watch along. We're going to be watching Zootopia in the build up to Zootopia 2, which I'm really looking forward to. And then on the 30th, now I'm going to say this, we have Five Nights at Freddy's 2 coming out in December, but that Sunday, November 30th, because I already did the first Five Nights at Freddy's, we're going to be doing another video game movie, and we're going to be doing Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Oh.
Since I already did the first 2, and it's like, you know what? I haven't done the third one yet. Let's do it.
Definitely.
But anyways, guys, like I said, that's it for the watch along. Thank you everybody that came into the chat. Go subscribe to these guys' channels because they all are awesome dudes and they deserve your support. So, but anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for upcoming videos and streams. We will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Peace.
Everyone has